So most of the time, Muslims will say Islam is true because the Quran itself is a miracle. They say this because Surah 2 verse 23 through 24 issues a challenge to anyone who can create something as amazing as the Quran. This is a strange request that doesn't really make any sense. First of all, I've read tons of books that are more elegant in speech and captivating in thought than the Quran. Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky, Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis, The Phone Book by the Phone Book People. I mean, honestly, it's not hard to do. Anyone who's ever read the Quran knows exactly what I'm talking about. But there are people who have been very brave and have accepted this challenge. However, upon accepting the challenge, they were thrown in jail due to blasphemy laws. What kind of God issues a challenge in which no one can win? But I'd also like to mention that when you read the Quran, it hardly seems like any of its verses are in any kind of coherent order. It seems this way because it is this way. Muhammad was given his revelation over the span of several years. It wasn't all at once. This is stated in Surah 25 verse 32. But when he got these revelations, they weren't in any particular order, nor was it stated by Muhammad nor Allah to be in any particular order. These revelations were received for specific situations or whenever Muhammad had interaction between him and other people. Now, after the Battle of Yamama, a large number of Muslims who had memorized the various revelations of Muhammad died on the battlefield. Hence, the threat of extinction of the various revelations of Muhammad began to emerge. And the reason for this was because none of it had been compiled into a single book. It was all held together through memory. As we see here in Sahih Bukhari 4986, Abu Bakr, which is the first caliph, ordered Zayd bin Thabit to go and collect all the various revelations, the loose verses that people had, to collect them. And Abu Bakr was actually the first person to order the verses and to put it together into one single book. According to Muslims, this is the actual chronological sequence of revelation that was given to Muhammad, not what you guys have in your Quran today. This is why one section doesn't correspond to the next and it just seems jumbled. Surah 2 verse 185 through 191 is the most noted by people because they notice how much it jumps around and how strange it is. I made a chart here so you can check that out for yourself. Now, after all of this, does this sound like a book that God would put together? But hey, maybe the challenge is true because I've never read a book as disorganized as the Quran. That truly is a miracle from Allah. See you all in the next video.